Sneakerheads, what's good? It's your boy Hanil, aka Heavy Kicks, back with another dope review for you guys. Now, this week, your boy and the team were lucky enough to get invited to Nightclub 1948 for the exclusive international early launch of the Air Jordan 2 Retro Just Dons, and the man himself was in the building. It was a great evening, and we've got it here for you guys to check out. So come on, let's go take a look. Boom. So it's the 2016 Just Don Air Jordan 2 Retro release, and I thought it was only right for comparison purposes that I brought back the 2015 drop so you guys can check and look and see some of the differences. So first up, we got the 2015 Air Jordan 2 Retros Don C's. It's just a nice size, simple box, no problem storing it, straightforward Air Jordan logo on the front. Now, when you jump to the 2016 drop, jeez, brother. You're gonna get a bit of a workout when you're trying to pull this out of the collection right there. That's first and foremost. Now, we'll get into what's inside in a moment. On the side of your label, you got the Air Jordan 2 Retro Just Don. The colors are beach, metallic gold, university red. If you come around to your front, this thing is so hefty, it even needs its own damn handle. So you got your handle on the side here. Then you've got your duffel coat-esque kind of straps going over the top to keep it closed. And then you've got your Just Don branding on the left corner right there. Getting a good upper body workout moving this thing. Now you've got your Jumpman branding on the back as well on the left-hand side. And if I flip it up, boom, right, you've got your Air Jordan Wings logo on the front, and we were lucky enough to even get them signed by the man himself. So that was a beautiful thing. He also signed our other box as well, and we had an interview with him, which if you check back on the website, you'll be able to see and get more information about that.
Check it out.
So let's jump right into it now. On the lid of your box, you've got your Just Don bio. They brought that back from the last release. Now you also get your Air Jordan Wings logo pin. That came with the last pair, so I'm glad they brought that back. You've got your Air Jordan leather cap. We're gonna come back to that in a moment. You also get your dust bag, another nice touch. And of course, you've got these bad boys. Now I'm not even gonna lie to you, I couldn't wait. These went immediately on feet. I think they're fire. Anyone that knows me knows I love my tools, so I had to break them straight out of the box. But don't worry, we give them a little clean and they're just as good, you know what I mean? They hold up pretty well. All right. So there you have it. My first impressions, the Don C was in my top 2 of 2015. So you know I had to go and pick up on these ones, and the vibe that I got when I first saw the trainer, it's equally as plush, but it looks like something that you'd be able to match up so much easier. It's just dope. It's still got the high-end look, you know, the whole single off-white creamy kind of look. You got the tan contrasting on the tongue, you still got the suede. It's just, if you've seen the pictures and you're on the fence, you need to see a pair in hand to really appreciate this right here, all right? Pretty much the same, apart from probably 2 subtle differences to the last model. I mean, you know, the quilted leather makes a return, still plush, still nice, still quality looking. You've got the suede on the side as well. You've got your hit of red on the outsole. Again, I've worn these, so apologies. You've got your wax laces as well that make a return. You've got like matte plastic going along the eyelets. Tan Air Jordan Wings logo on the tongue as well, which is a nice contrast. It really pops it off this time. You've got suede on the tongue, and going around to the back, Nike branding as well. And once again, in the inside of the tabs, around the inside of the tabs, you've got your Just Don and your 23 on the right foot as well. So these little subtle details, they're coming back, and it's nice to see this time around they've actually made the stitching a bit more metallic, you know, shiny looking. It really pops off there. You've got your quilted inner sole as well on the inside. So what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna bring in the Don C's and compare them to the Just Dons. Now, as I mentioned, there were two subtle differences before. The first being the lace tips. They had these kind of crimped lace tips that, I'm not gonna lie, I always would tuck my laces right in the shoe because I was really scared that if I was to step on these, I would lose them and it would be a wrap. So they've changed it now to a screw-on lace. So you can literally screw them off. You also need to do that to lace them up as well because they're quite chunky. I think we saw these on the Air Jordan Futures last year. I think that was the first trainer I saw this particular style on, you know, and they've got your little Jumpman logo on that. Don't know if the camera can pick that up, but again, nice small details, subtle things. The other change that you might notice if you manage to get them side by side, if you got both pairs, last year the Nike on the back was more of a foil print. That I'm not gonna lie, having jeans hanging on it, I was worried if it would rub off. But this year they've gone with a more embossed kind of font. It's a bit more solid, it's a bit more robust. But one thing I've immediately noticed is that the heel on the Just Don is actually higher than the Don C's. It'd be interesting, you know, probably to ask brand Jordan or anyone at Nike, like, is this like coming under the remastered brand? Because, you know, it's a subtle difference, and like last time we saw things like this would be on like Air Jordan 1s. If you know, when they did the remastered pairs, they were a lot higher than the regular pairs that released. So it's an interesting one to ask there. One other detail, I lost my label, all right? Silly me, but I lost the label. But this year, they've changed it up from that paper label we got last year to this nice leather, it's branded almost, nice leather label right there. Now we've got the details of the trainer out the way, you know, let's talk about this hat right here. Now, it's, you know, it's your standard Jordan hat, but it's been given the Don C treatment. Very nice quality leather. You know, you got your nice leather branded Air Jordan Wings logo on the top. You got your Air Jordan sticker on the front. It's a nice little touch. I know people would like to say, oh, I'd like to see a Don C hat in there, you know, with the python on it. But if you think about it, those hats are handmade. You know what I mean? Jordan ain't got time for that. So for them just to give him the chance to just touch up this hat, beautiful touch. Ideally, you know, I would have liked to see probably a white or a black hat, but that's just my taste and my opinion. You got your leather strap in a contrasting cream color. On the back, you've got your branded Just Don metallic buckle. You've got Just Don stitched on the back. And then you've got Michael Jordan's signature on the side. So on the inside of your hat, you've got your Just Don and Air Jordan branding. You've also got your Just Don emblem, as well as your Wings logo as well. As part of the package, you know, I know people are probably belly aching, but you know what, I think it's a dope addition. You know, I don't personally own a Just Don hat, and I know it's technically not a Just Don hat, it's a Jordan hat that's been reworked by Just Don, but it's a nice touch to the package, you know. Definitely gonna have no complaints from me on that one.
Check it out.
I think this silhouette really works well with what Just Don has brought to the table, because it's like my second favorite Jordan 2 ever. My favorite is the Bins. It really brings forward that luxury couture kind of lifestyle look to the shoe, which if you look into the history of it and what Bruce Kilgore was going for when he designed it, you know, it really encompasses that quite well. It's another testament to the quality that Jordan can bring out. The Jordan 2 from last year, the Don C's, they retailed for £210 at Nighttown. Even when we got that, everybody who got their pair was in agreement that this is, you know, the epitome of quality in recent times from the brand. Fast forward now to 2016. Yes, you're gonna have a price hike on these because out the gate, the price on the pack, you will not be able to buy it separately. It's a pack. The price will be £535. Now, why, you asking obviously, I mean, with the original Don C's, they were meant to come out with the jacket and the hat as a pack. But when I asked Don C about that, he said that manufacturing problems caused issues where they just had to put it out as a single trainer in certain spots because there wasn't enough jackets and hats to fulfill all the orders. So fast forward now, you know, you don't have to buy the jacket, but you've got to buy it with the hat. And whilst I don't have a problem with it, I can understand where some people would be upset and would say, you know, why do I have to buy the hat as part of the pack? Other than that, you know, I think it's dope packaging. You've seen the size of the box. They've improved on the intricacies from last year. So, you know, I really think it's a dope shoe, man. And I'm glad I got this. And like, you know, I was so excited to get them. I wore them straight out the box. And yeah, definitely gonna get no complaints from me. Check it out. So my heat rating for these, of course, is gonna be 5 out of 5. I'm in love with the model from last year. And what I appreciate about this model this year is it's much easier to pair up with any clothing. You know what I mean? You can throw it with any color and it really does go quite well. Unlike the blues where it's like you really had to think like, what am I gonna wear with this? You know, it's not gonna go with that, it's gonna clash with this. But it's like, it's nice, it's clean. Try and get a look at a pair up close and personal because it still looks like money, it still looks luxurious, it still looks couture, it still breaks necks, you know what I mean? Definitely a worthwhile cop. Love them to bits. And I can't wait to see what Don C will cook up on his next release. So you saw them, the Air Jordan 2 Retro Just Dons. Don't forget to subscribe, rate and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of them. I've been looking in the groups and some people are bawling about that £535 price point, but who knows? Let me know if you're gonna cop them or if it's something you're gonna pass on. Don't forget to follow us on all social media at Crepjunkie. So that's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Periscope, Carrier Pigeon, you name it, smoke signals. You can follow us at Crepjunkie. And until next time, it's your boy Heavy Kicks. Peace. There's a lot to talk about on these trainers right here. I mean, first and foremost, the craftsmanship is superb. I am not seeing a thread out of place.
What I love about them is that they've got a bit of a message. As you can see, they've got the black fist and Mexico 1968, which was that wonderful Olympics.
Now, I haven't worn these since New Year's Day 2014 when a video hit my inbox and there was a young lady on some stairs with a man.
I chose to take the cover of a cult classic. I know people are gonna roll their eyes, but it's my favorite. You know, Al Pacino, Scarface, you know, say hello to my little friend.
Check it out. Try not saying, so there you have it, because that's what you would start with.
Okay. So what should I say instead of there you have it?
Oh wow, really?